The next topic number 9, country specific enhancement 2. Under the country specific enhancement 2, the first field is tax number type. Type of tax number assigned to the business partner. The usage, you can specify the tax number types as follows: USR EOU number, state register or individual taxpayers assigned by regulatory authorities, SR/NP numbers. The tax number type is mandatory as it is required for statutory reporting purposes. The dependency, tax number type is an attribute which is required for business partners. The values are required to support data requirements for tax invoices and corrective tax invoices forms. Example, you are creating business partner master data for a new customer. For a legal person, valid tax number types are 1 or 3. For a natural person, valid tax number type are 2 or 4. The next field is valid from date. Date indicating as of when an entry is valid. The next one is tax number 1. So what is meant by tax number 1? Specifies the tax number, the usage, entry, the appropriate tax number. Here you can see the left side country/region, the list of countries. So right side you can see the appropriate tax number. For example, the China, country China, VAT registration number. So for Colombia, NIT number. For example, Poland, NIP number. Portugal, NIF number. Romania, tax number. South Korea, natural persons, personal identification. So this is how, based on the country, you need to assign the tax number category. For the country of Spain, NIF number. For Taiwan, GUI registration number. For Turkey, name of business partners, tax office. For Venezuela, RIF number. For United States, social security number. UK, United Kingdom, company registration number. Like this, you need to use the different type of numbers based on the list out countries. So the next, for the dependencies, if the Philippines, enter the taxpayer identification number with a V or N at the end as follows. If the business partner is liable to VAT, if the business partner is not liable to VAT. So you can enter the number and end with V. You can enter the number, if not liable, end with the N. So the next field is liable for VAT. Already we discussed about liable for VAT, so no need to discuss once again. So which is nothing but determines whether the company is liable to value added tax or not. Okay, so the next one is topic number 10 under the vendor master general data, vendor text. So under the vendor text, we can start with proposed language. So you can select which language is required to manage the vendor text information in your client company. So based on client requirement and vendor requirement, you can set up the proposed languages. So we can select commonly English. The next one is language key. The language key indicates the language in which text are displayed, the language in which you enter text, the language in which the system prints the text. There are 3 options. So the next field is text ID. The text ID defines the various type of text related to a text object. For example, the object TXT standard text can have the following text IDs: ST for user specific standard text, individual text; SYST for cross application systems text. Various IDs for specific application departments. You must have the appropriate access authorizations in order to access these text. So up to this topic, text ID, under the vendor master, the vendor general data related topics are covered. I explain each and every topics in that detailed field explanations. I explained very detailedly each and every field in a specific topic. Especially we covered 10 topics under the vendor master general data. The next one we can go for in vendor master company code tab. Under the company code tab, there are so many topics are there. When we go to each and every topics, we will discuss each and every field, purpose, and requirement and usage with examples. Okay, thank you.